Let's talk about spring knitting plans and some outfit inspiration. Hello and welcome back to my channel Knit. Aloilla means on the waves. My name is Reetta and I am a knitter from Finland. And I'm so happy it's a super sunny and warm day today. Feels really like spring, so it's the perfect day to film this. If you see my hand like bouncing up and down, I am dog sitting this weekend, and the dog I'm dog sitting, she's very needy and she gets jealous if I don't give attention to her, so she's sitting here at my feet and I am petting her at the same time. So don't mind that. Multitasking here. So yeah, at first I didn't think I would film this video or that I would have anything to say, because I don't have like a list of specific patterns I want to make this season. But I do have wishes and plans for the overall vibe I'm going for, and especially like the style of or my personal style and the outfits I want to wear and what I want more to my wardrobe. And I am really inspired this spring, and spring it's the perfect transitional season. I think we have these sunny, beautiful, warm days, but also still we get, well, I hope not anymore, more snow, but yeah, there's snowy and cold days still. So I do need sweaters, not a big list of patterns, but more like my spring inspiration and maybe some outfit ideas or plans I have for this spring and maybe for this summer as well, because summers in Finland can be quite changing also. We have those very warm, hot days, but then also like quite cold days. We live by the sea, so there's the sea breeze if we're on the boat and all that. So there can be quite cool days also. So yeah, that's the idea for this video. I hope you enjoy it. We grab something to knit and let's go. So the first category of my inspiration are sweaters. Of course, I love sweaters. I think I want more of those relaxed, easygoing, big oversized sweaters, and not too fancy sweaters, I guess. I really like that cottage, coastal, fisherman, grandpa vibe. I like it on me. I really want more of that in my closet. For example, I did the Obba last year, the Obba sweater, and it is a beautiful sweater, but at least right now it feels maybe too fancy in a way. I don't know if I can articulate what I mean, because it's hard to put in the words, but I don't like too dressy or too sleek and fancy. I want that cottage grandpa feeling more, with a twist. I do like jewelry and these big gold hoops and put on makeup, but I like the contrast on those two aesthetics, and maybe it's a coastal grandmother vibe. So yeah, I think I want more of that feeling in my sweaters and in my closet. The colorwork sweater, the blue and white one, I've been working on. If you have watched my knitting podcast episodes, the few recent ones, I've shown you the Emilia sweater, and that is very much the aesthetic I mean by this, and I really love it. It's not a spring knitting plan because I only have the bottom ribbing left to do. So, well, my spring knitting plan is to knit that rib, but other than that, it's almost done. But something more like that vibe is what I'm going for. And sweaters that would be easy to throw on the shoulders or then just pull on. Maybe a few of my, like I have the Ingrid sweater by Petiteknit, for example. I have that in like a pure white color, and I did it with like a cotton and merino yarns, and I love it, and it fits like to my idea of this. It would be perfect for this, and I will wear it, but that one turned out to be like smaller than I maybe would have wanted, or it's like not too fitted but not that oversized either. So I don't want to frog it because it fits nicely and I like it, but I want something a bit more oversized and baggy, and yeah, I don't know if this makes any sense, but it's my wish for this spring at least. And yeah, so I talked about the colorwork sweater, and I have really been into the combination of like blue and white. I've never been really much into colors, but now like I said in my last podcast, I'm in my blue and white era right now. I really like the combination. It's fresh, it's well, all that coastal vibes. And I have one design idea I want to try out, and that's one of my spring knitting plans. So I have this white knitting for olive yarn, which was kindly partly sponsored by Knitting for Olive for this design. So I am going to take that on my needles and try out the idea I have. Let's see if that works out. I hope it does, because my mind is this very like fresh and lovely spring summer sweater, and I hope I can get it from my mind into the finished garment. Like I can make the idea into reality. Let's hope. So yeah, I am going to take that on my needles next, I think. And in general, in colors, I want to work more with white yarn. I work quite a lot with neutral colors and white, but I don't have, or many of my sweaters are like off-white or neutral or light beige, and I love those, but I have found now that I have been getting dressed and thinking about my spring wardrobe that I crave more white. I love those all white or like very monochromatic outfits, and yeah, I think I need more. I want more of white and very light colors. I've done a few like very beautiful brown sweaters, like the Blouse #1 light, and then the cashmere blend camisole I showed in my last episode. Those two are very nice. I love the brown colors in both of them, but I find that I am not reaching for them right now. Maybe it's because of the spring and the approaching summer and all of the light that is finally coming here to the Nordic, and I'm just craving white so much right now that I find I don't want to reach for the brown ones, even though they are beautiful. So I think more white for me. And then one other category I have is some summer tops. Maybe it's a bit overlapping with like summer knitting plans. I don't want to combine my spring and summer knitting plans. I will have separate plans for summer specifically, but I do want to start maybe knitting maybe one summer top before summer comes. I have some linen yarns in my stash I want to use, and I really want to get to wear as much of those knitted white linen tops as possible during the summer. So I thought I could cast on one during the spring and then hopefully finish it in the beginning of summer so that I could have more weeks and days of summer for wearing it. Maybe the Audrey top by Petiteknit. That would be maybe a good option, or then I'll just freestyle something. We'll see. But maybe something like, this is a like store-bought top, but maybe something like regarding like this silhouette, something like this. I don't know, we'll see. And then how these combine like with my other style ideas or inspiration. So I can't wait so that the streets are like dry and there's no slush and mud, that I can start wearing like white pants, white linen pants without a worry in my mind. I've been wearing them, or like white jeans a bit, but hasn't maybe been the best idea because, well, the slush and the mud and white pants isn't the best combination. So I really like those like flowy white pants and then like button-ups, white ones, or then like a blue and white striped one, and layering then like a top and then a button-up shirt and then maybe a sweater over the shoulders. I'm so excited for spring. I don't think I've ever been this excited about spring, and especially like spring wardrobe and outfits, because I do like winter, and winter clothing has been quite easy. Just throw on a bunch of clothing so that you keep warm. But now I'm really uninspired to dress for winter, and I'm just so ready for all the spring outfits. And I'm thinking that I would like to try this like capsule wardrobe, like put really away a big chunk of my clothing, put away as in like to storage, and then take few clothes for the spring and like have a spring capsule wardrobe. I'd love it. Then one plan is to repair or make tweaks for things I have finished before. So for example, this top, this is the Rknit's Louna top. I used Knitting for Olive pure silk in the shade copper, and I like it, but the armhole is maybe too small for me, or I want to like take here it this used a 3 needle bind off for the shoulder here, so I want to take that apart and then knit maybe 1 centimeter, 2 centimeters more. I have some of this yarn left over, so I can do that, so that this would be a bit more deep, because it's kind of like maybe a bit uncomfortable to wear. So I think I would get more wear out of it if I just take the time and make it a bit longer. Otherwise, I think this is a beautiful pattern, a beautiful garment, and I might want to do another one of these then during the summer. I guess that was all of my plans, knitting plans, outfit inspiration, style plans for this spring of 2024. I'd love to know, what are your plans? Do you have like specific patterns in mind and like a huge list, or are you just casting on whatever comes to your mind at the time? And do you have like a vibe or like aesthetic thing in your mind for the coming season? Or, well, I guess spring season is already here, but for spring and summer, do you have any plans or inspirations, ideas? I'd love to know. I'd love to keep the conversation going in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this little video, and I would really appreciate it if you considered subscribing and giving this a thumbs up, so I know my content is appreciated and I know to keep on doing more. So thank you again for being here and spending some time with me. I hope you have a wonderful day or weekend or week, whatever. And until next time, happy knitting!